Hi, this is Dusty from Denison Media Technology Services, and today we're going to go over display modes on both the Mac and Windows PC platforms.
So to get us started today, we're going to simulate a little bit what it would be like in an e-classroom, and this is also applicable to your office if you are using multiple displays in an office setting. So I'll be using the iMac here on the left to go over all of the iMac display preferences. We'll have a Windows PC laptop that's going to be right down here to show us what it looks like on the Windows side. And then this monitor here on the right will be acting as our projected or second display for your reference as we carry on. So let's go ahead and start with the Mac platform. So starting with the Mac platform, this will be the same on your iMacs as well as any of your various MacBook devices. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, the Mac is actually what I have going live to my second display right now, but right now it is in what's called an extended display. So to adjust that, all we need to do is go to System Preferences, which is the little gear icon that should be down in your dock, or you could search for it up in Spotlight search by just typing in System Preferences and hitting Enter. Next, you'll click Displays. Personally, when I open the display settings, I first like to go and hit Gather Windows. Gather Windows is going to bring both windows for each of my displays onto the same screen, so I could just get a better idea of what's happening. So right now we are in an extended display, but what I want to do is turn that off and go to a mirrored display. In other words, if you're teaching in a class and you want your students to see exactly what you're seeing on your desktop or applications, this is what you'll want to do. So you'll click the Arrangement tab, and then from there you want to click Mirror Displays. Now, what you might have noticed happen is that the screen's blinked, and then now I can see the same thing on both displays. You'll also notice that you probably saw a little bit of a flash, and your desktop on your main screen, so your laptop screen or the built-in iMac screen, changed a little bit. What it did was it actually scaled itself down so it'll match whatever the smallest display resolution is or the lowest display resolution is, which happens to be our second monitor in this space. So now we're seeing the same exact thing on both displays. Now, say if you come into the room and it's set to mirror, but you want it to be extended, you could do that too. All you have to do is go back to your System Preferences, hit Displays, and then just uncheck where it says Mirror Displays. And then you'll see it flashes back, and we're back to seeing different things on each display. So now let's take a look at how this works on the PC. Now for the PC, I'll be using this HP Elite X2, and the same thing, our second monitor will be right up here. The nice thing about the PC side of things is there's just a really simple keystroke that we recommend, and all that is Windows P. So when you hit Windows P, there's going to be a bar that comes up on the right hand side of the screen, and it's going to give you the following options: PC screen only, duplicate, extend, or second screen only. Really, there shouldn't be any reason for you to use PC screen only or second screen only. That might just make things a little confusing, but duplicate and extend are going to be the two that you want to switch between the most. So duplicate is what we're in right now. So as you can see, the same image is happening on my laptop screen as it is up on the secondary display. Now if I go down to extend, you'll notice that all of my desktop icons went away, and now I have a second or extended desktop on my secondary display. So that's a really great tool to use. Windows P, really quick, gets you to those display settings very quickly. Let's go back up to duplicate though, and I want to show you something in PowerPoint. So if we open PowerPoint, and we're just going to make a fake little presentation here, type some gibberish. Now, we are in Duplicate, so as you can see up here, the students would be seeing exactly what I'm seeing on my laptop display. But if I go and hit Slideshow, you'll notice that it defaulted to something called Presenter View. So Presenter View means that you get to see, in any arrangement that you want really, kind of some different tools that PowerPoint allows you to have. So whether you have notes on your presentation, you'll see your slide that you're on, you'll also see your next slide, you'll see different display settings, all that kind of stuff, annotation tools. So in a lot of rooms, your machine will force extended display when you go into presenter view or when you start your slideshow in PowerPoint. But when you end, it'll take you back to the duplicate mode. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you do decide that you want to see exactly what your students are seeing, you don't want to see that presenter view, when you go into it, just click Display Settings and select Duplicate Slideshow. And then you'll go back to what you were used to seeing maybe on older versions of PowerPoint and older eClassrooms as well. And when you're in that mode, you can just hit Escape to get out. And again, you're still back in duplicate mode. So again, especially on the PC side, but it does work on the Mac side too, it will try to force you into an extended display mode so it can give you the presenter view function from within PowerPoint. But again, that's totally up to you whether you want to use it or not. That's just how PowerPoint is going to default. So the quick Cliff Notes version of this was, on the Mac side, to get you to your display settings, all you have to do is hit System Preferences, select Displays, and then choose whether or not under the Arrangement tab if you want to have them mirrored or not. On the Windows side of things, all you need to do is select Windows P and then go to either Duplicate or Extend, depending on which mode you want to be in. And then also with PowerPoint, don't forget that when you click the slideshow, especially if you made a new presentation, it's going to try to force you into an extended mode, so it could put you in presenter view. But all you have to do is press Display Settings and hit Duplicate Slideshow if you do not want to be in presenter view. As always, if you had any questions about the technology in the eClassrooms or labs on campus, please contact the ITS Help Desk.